Hi guys, it's Saturday. Sorry for my hair right now. I woke up and the order of my day is just making it easier for me to make this right now, so I'm sorry about that. It's kind of funny though. So the topic this week is insecurities, and it took me a little while to sort of morph what I don't like about myself into actually being an insecurity because I don't feel like it is. Really, I don't really know if it really fits into that category. Um, but I'm going to talk about how I feel like I never quite fit into any group of people that I spend a significant amount of time around. The three groups I have in mind are my dad and his fiance, and like her whole family and stuff, my group of friends back home in Utah, and then my friends here. So, with my dad and his fiance, they're both very successful, and they were extremely motivated when they were my age. And like his fiance was pregnant and went through medical school and then had the baby and was still in medical school and was pregnant again, and just like unreal motivation and dedication to what they were doing. And my dad was always a go-getter and would like work to put himself through college and played hockey and would wake up at 5 a.m. to go train and train before practice so that he would be ready for practice and stuff like that. So I just feel like I don't quite stack up to that. And they're still both extremely active people and still extremely busy with their jobs, but they find time to work out a crazy amount of time during the day. And they're both in really good shape. And I know they probably don't expect that from me, but I do think they expect me to be what they were when they were my age, I guess. Um, which I mean, I don't necessarily blame them, but I just feel like I'm not quite there. Like my life just isn't like that. I live in a different time, and I'm just not like that. I just am not gonna wake up at 5 o'clock to work out for 2 hours before a 3 hour hockey practice. Like I'm just not like that. Um, and then my group of friends back home were very into like the music scene, especially two of my good friends that were always together. They were in a band together. They play guitar and sing and would do shows and stuff, and they were really, really into the music scene. And I love music too, but I wasn't into it like they were. And since they were in a band together and they always play together, like they were just like the duo, you know? And so if I was ever going to hang out with them, there's always a little bit of a disconnect. Um, and I have some other friends too that, I don't know, it's just, I feel like I'm just a little bit different. Like maybe they all feel like that too. I'm not really sure, but I just feel like they click pretty well and they have a lot of similar interests. And I have those similar interests too, but maybe not to the same level that they have them, or I'm also interested in other things that they're not interested in. Um, I was always in crew, which none of them did. Um, and I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm a little bit on the outside. And then with my friends here, I think it's probably the strongest. I feel like I'm not 100% comfortable being here, and just like I love them to death, and like I know that they don't dislike me at all, I don't think, but it's just like I don't feel in my place. Like I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I'm at home, and maybe that's just college, maybe it takes time, but I just don't feel like I can be whoever I want, and like the things that I actually care about, I get to live my life as if I care about, because they don't care about those same things because we're from such different places. Um, and it's, I don't know, I guess where all of this ends up is that I feel a lot of the time as if like if I wasn't there, it wouldn't matter, and if like, and I'm not really contributing anything significant to the group of people. And like it manifests in my head into like a bigger deal of like, where's my place and where do I fit and where do I matter and where am I comfortable? And not having a place like that 100% is pretty unsettling, and it's something that I'm always dealing with. And I'm really comfortable being alone, which is another problem because if I don't feel like hanging out with people, I can just go and be by myself. And that makes the problem worse, but it's easy for me to do. I don't have problems walking places by myself. I don't have problems going days without seeing people. Um, so yeah, it manifests itself into like how do I matter and why am I here, and would it matter if I wasn't all of a sudden? So that is it for this week on the topic. Um, for the question, sadly, I don't find myself listening to music very much at college because my iPod's full and I can't put anything else on it, and I'm always moving somewhere, not around my computer. So I guess I listen mostly to like what people around me are listening to, like in the cars, like on the way to rugby games and stuff, which is like all of the top 40 hip hop crap, which I honestly do think is crap. I mean, it's funny when you're driving in a car with a bunch of people, but I definitely think I listen to that stuff way too much. And then probably like Mumford and Sons, just like sitting in my friend's room and doing homework and stuff. They always have their Pandora up, and that usually plays a lot. So, yeah, that's it for this week, guys, and have an awesome weekend. I will see you next week. Bye.